So we got David versus David. David Morrell is a southpaw, 11 wins, 9 knockouts. David Benavidez, I believe, is 26 wins, 24 knockouts, something like that. So both of these guys are heavy-handed, very heavy-handed. And when I watched, I hadn't seen much of Morrell. He's a Cuban fighter, and I hadn't seen much of him. But when I pulled up his highlights, he looks like he fights a lot like David Benavidez. Both guys throw a lot of combos, and that's what you want to see when you got two big guys coming together. And David Benavidez is a big guy, you know, the Mexican monster. That's what Mike Tyson named him. He's a big guy. He used to weigh like 250 when he was like 15 or something. Disciplined himself, dropped the weight, which you got to respect. And he's focused. I saw him on All the Smoke podcast with Andre Ward. Talked about he might want to move up to cruiserweight and then go back down if he can. But he's very focused on his career. And Morrell's very focused. I'm sure you guys all saw the clip. You hear the rain out there? I'm in Atlanta. But you saw the clip, I'm sure, where they got into it, you know, where Benavidez held out his hand and then Morrell didn't shake it. And then Morrell got pushed. Then he threw the belt at David Benavidez, which was crazy because had that belt connected with David Benavidez's face, he could have got cut and the fight might have been postponed. And Benavidez thinks that's what Morrell was trying to do, cause an injury to get out of the fight. Kind of like when Mike Tyson bit Lennox Lewis on the thigh. People thought that was to get out of the fight. And Jose Benavidez, the brother of David Benavidez, says he can see fear in Morrell. I believe they all think he wants to get out of this fight. I don't know, man. I would like to fight for free, let alone getting paid the kind of money they're getting paid. So I can't see trying to pull out of a fight that I'm going to get paid well for. But should be a great fight. I'm not going to go live for it. I think it's like $60. And if I'm going to pay that, it's going to be for the heavyweights. But I am interested in seeing who wins this fight. I want to know who you guys think will win this fight. I think Benavidez is a very ferocious fighter, man. He's very hungry. He beat down Caleb Plant. And guys like that are just very hard to beat. Guys that are very focused. You know, he was talking about on All the Smoke podcasts, he's getting into real estate. But he doesn't want to get too sidetracked. He wants to focus on boxing. And you like to hear that from a fighter. You like to hear that he knows where his bread and butter's from. So he's focused. He's ready. Both guys are focused, but I just know more about Benavidez, and I don't think he's going to drop the ball here because he wants some big fights in the future. I think he still wants that Canelo fight, but there's a lot of outside the ring nonsense going on with that. Offers of $5 million, $70 million, you know, and then we're not talking monopoly money here. We're talking real green. But Canelo's got his hands full with Crawford, so I don't think that Benavidez-Canelo fight is going to happen anytime soon. But Benavidez wants to keep the winning streak going so he can eventually get that fight with Canelo if Canelo decides to stay in the sport. I want to know who you guys think is going to win this, though. Morrell or Benavidez? Mexico versus Cuba, huh? We'll see what happens. Anyways, the J. Roos Theory. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's the J. Roos Theory over there. If you wish to donate to the platform, the Cash App is $JRoos33. LSR forever. And be fearless. Yay.